Hello, this is Jazz from Spa Speakers. This is another tutorial video for the committee. This one focuses on how to access a section of the Toastmasters International website called Club Central. It's a hub where club officers can manage a whole host of different aspects of club business, and it is vitally important that you know how to find it, what you can do on it, and just generally make full use of it. So let's just go ahead and log in to Toastmasters International and get to the relevant section. Okay, so my internet's a little bit slow, so I'd like to apologise for that. So who within the committee should have access to this website, or this part of the website, and who should be using it regularly? The Vice President of Education, the Vice President of Membership, the President, the Treasurer. I think those are the main committee role holders that will want to have access to this. But I would say all committee role holders should have an understanding, so they can play a role of delegate in those circumstances, those situations where the responsible committee officer isn't available. So to get to it, go to Leadership Central and click on Club Central. And this is a very, very quick tour. I'm not going to go into any detail, just to let you signpost you to where to go to do various tasks. Vice President of Membership, there is a section called Club Membership. When we as a club, we bring on a new member, we have to register them onto the Toastmasters International website. That's done by clicking here, Add Membership. I'll just click on there just to show you what it looks like. If a member is already a member of Toastmasters International, then we can add their email or member ID, and they'll have the details already stored. So it's just a case of making sure that Toastmasters know they're with us now, they're with the Spa Speakers. For the most part though, members will be new, and so you would enter their name, their address, phone number, email, just all that basic demographic information, and that will register them as a member. Well, it won't completely register them as a member. What it will do is we'll set the person's account up for the treasurer to complete the process. So it's a two-step process. The Vice President of Membership uses the application form, inputs all the data by clicking on Add Membership and then submitting that. Once that's done, the Vice President of Membership will let the treasurer know that he's done that or she's done that. The treasurer will then log in to Club Central in the way that I've just done now, but they would go to Submit Payment. They'd find that entry, that new member, and then they would go ahead and pay that member's fees to Toastmasters International. And once that step is complete, that's when that member is officially a member of Spa Speakers and Toastmasters International. Very important. Next section, Submit Education Award. When a member has completed their award, their Competent Communicator, their Competent Leader, their Advanced Communicator Bronze, the Vice President of Education, President or Secretary will go to Submit Education Award. And the process of submitting an award is actually quite simple. You select a member. So I'm just going to select the first one on the list here. And then what you would then do is select the educational award. So I'm going to say, let's say it's Competent Communicator. And then what you would then do is enter the names of the projects and then the date those projects were completed. And then what you would then do, this is specifically the case for Competent Communicator, is that you would select the educational manuals, the advanced educational manuals that member would like to choose to continue their educational journey. So before you go, whoever the Vice President of Education is, before you submit the award, email that individual and ask them, which manuals would you like to have sent to you? Because these are free. It's the only time that a member will get free manuals, physical manuals, following the completion of an educational award. So ask them which manuals they would like. So you can select them, and also ask them whether they would like a letter of recognition from their to be sent to their employer that they have completed an educational award. So if you click yes, you enter the employer's name, the company, the postal address or the email address, depending on how they want that information delivered to their employer, and then confirm the shipping address and the name of the person so that the right name is put onto the certificate. So that's how you submit an award. It's quite simple actually, but make sure before you submit the award that you get in touch with the individual in case they want a letter of recognition. Those projects, the date and the name of those projects will all be stored on EasySpeak. So you'll need to log into EasySpeak, go to that person's educational records, and then you will have to manually type in or copy and paste that information to complete the records for submitting the award. The club roster, if you want to know how many members are officially registered with the club, their names, their address, their phone number, their contact details, this is the place to go, the club roster. Club administration. This section here is to reassign who the various club officers are. So if there's a change of president or treasurer or vice president of education or vice president of membership or whatever the role is, it's here that you would go ahead and enter those new club officers. Just quickly log in, click into this section just to show you what that looks like, because it is quite simple. Who would do this? Typically it will be the president or the secretary. And so you can see here the current list of officers, their term start date and their term end date. These would be changed and saved when that happens. So it's a really straightforward process. For us to get the President's Distinguished Award, we need to do that on time before the 30th of June to confirm the new set of leaders. So that's a very important step to take. Club demographics. So this is the basic information Toastmasters International holds about Spark speakers. Our name, which language do we prefer our manuals, who membership is open to, the officers' terms, our mailing list. So it's very important to update this, particularly at the point where a new committee is being elected. Club financials, quickly have a look in there. And you'll see that there's a list of all the transactions that Spark Speakers has made to Toastmasters International when we've paid fees. So you can see we've got a bunch of receipts for transactions we've made. And you can see just from the quantities that have been paid, for the most part, they are fees paid for memberships, renewals for new members. Distinguished Performance Report. I can't stress how important this particular link is here. Sear this into your memory. Burn it. Distinguished Performance Report. This is the official record that Toastmasters International holds about us as a club in terms of our progress towards achieving the President's Distinguished Award, which is when we get 9 or more points on the Distinguished Club plan, and that's a significator of how successful we have been as a club, how effective we've been in helping members achieve their educational awards, how effective we've been in recruiting new members, in terms of how effective we've been in our administration, and how well we've done in terms of ensuring our club officers go regularly to the training events. All of those things are measured and need to be logged with Toastmasters International. And you can see here we're doing quite well in this particular year that I'm showing this report. We've got 8 awards, 8 points towards the award that we're looking for, which has a target of 9. We just have 1 competent communicator to go, and then bam, we have achieved that award. So it's all good, very important. So keep an eye on this and make sure that when you believe that you've made progress towards a point, you come back and check that it's been logged here, because if it's not logged here, it doesn't count. Okay, club achievements. So historically, we've won the President's Distinguished Award a number of times, and to find out how many times, this is where you go. you'll see all the years we've won it and all the times we've won other awards from a distinguished club program perspective and also from a membership building perspective. So this is a useful resource if you want to be aware of our past successes. And as you can see, we've got such a strong track record. We want to continue that on. So if you're a committee member now, if you're the president, the vice president of education, any club officer, look at this record and continue this record. Okay. Eligibility assistant. If there's a member that wants to take part in a club contest, they need to be eligible. So if you don't know what the criteria is, you can just enter their membership number into the tool provided here, and it will tell you this individual is eligible, this individual is not eligible to compete in the contest. So there you go. Club contact and meeting information. Really important that this is kept up to date, because some members do find out about SPA speakers because they're interested and are aware of Toastmasters International as an organisation. And so we need to make sure that our contact details are correct here. So you can see that our website is correct, our email address is correct, our Facebook profile address is correct, and the location where we meet is correct too. And the meeting schedule is also correct. So we need to make sure that's always correct. Should it be the case that we have to change our meeting location permanently, make sure that either the secretary or the president comes into this part of the website and updates it. What else? Administrative reports. Okay, well, I'm going to have a quick look because I can't actually remember what's in this. So let's see. Past and present members, past and present club officers, past and present education awards. Hey, there you go. It's quite handy. Okay, so I hope that's given you a flavour of what Club Central is all about. You know what you need to do and where to go to perform various tasks that officers need to do. Right, that's Jazz signing off. Thank you for your time, and I will see you later.